All right, good morning, everyone. Hey, guys, it's 10:30 out here in the West Coast. I know it's 1:30 on the East Coast. I'm driving, but as I'm driving, I've got plenty of ideas and some things that are going on inside my mind. So for many of you that are in the chat room, you don't even realize what you're getting. What you're getting is my day. Every single day, I'm giving information that's going out in the moment. So I use the chat room as actually my notes. So for some of you, if you want to know what it sounds like in promotion, scroll up right under Les Brown, and you'll see 3 different conversations from 3 different promoters, myself and 2 others. And in that moment, you'll understand the difference between a normal human being. I've noticed, especially since I've been out here doing what I'm doing, is our cups get full as an average human being. Many of us will do one thing and we'll say, man, this is the thing that I'm doing. Promoters can't afford to think that way. So promoters have to connect everywhere they can find a reasonable connection. And what I've noticed is a lot of people don't appreciate the power of my connection and what that connection can actually do for you, unless I'm actually working for you, which is the model, the business model of capitalism, which is what I'm not against, but I'm telling you right now, it's falling, okay? The reason it's following is in order for me to capitalize on you, I've got to maintain a certain amount of control over your mind. Like, for instance, you're not going to make it without me. These are all lies and deceits. These are things that the world has taught you. These are business models that are failing currently in our economy as we speak. Now, I'll say this again. Step 1, if you're in the room, scroll up right beneath Les Brown, only in the room with 34 people, because I did this on purpose so you could hear it. And I know very few of you have actually listened to it because you're actually not following along, which is okay. But the gas is now pressed. There's many things that we're doing now that will be very covert and they won't be spoken about. But if you stick around and you're here until December, you're going to see a difference in your life, my life, and everyone that you want to impact and infect. So I would just say this would probably be the moment that you might want to get serious. And I know it's the summertime for some of you, and you know, you're getting ready to be the summer, so your mind's going to be somewhere else floating in the distance. But guess what? If your bank account ain't reflecting at the end of the summer what you needed to reflect, then you better learn how to plug in. That's what I would say. And that's the only thing I'm going to say, because I'm going to tell you in the next 6 months, I won't even have time at all to field your questions hardly or anything. So if you don't show up for the meeting at the moment of the meeting, I can't help you. I love you, but I can't help you. You're going to have to catch up with someone else, because now we're at the pace that I really want to run at, and things are running at full tilt. And I've got a nice little connection of people who are also promoters that have those connections that I don't have. But I just want you to keep that in mind. Stop thinking you know it all. A cup that's already filled can't receive anything more without it spilling to the ground. And I think that's what we're doing. We're spilling relationships to the ground. We're spilling relationships to the ground with arrogance. We're spilling relationships to the ground with ignorance. We're spilling relationships to the ground with lack of experience in that area. I know for a fact that there's not many people that are me. I know that for a fact, right? But I'm going to be kind about it. So I watch you dismiss me, and I let you dismiss me. But now you're going to wish you never did. I'm just going to tell you that point blank, period. But as for you going forward, if you go to a networking meeting, be quiet. As important as whatever it is you're about to say, it's probably more important that you learn who you can collaborate with and who you cannot collaborate with. Now, that's a skill that I only learned through guerrilla marketing 30 years ago, just to be honest. Which is why I can make things seem like they're going really, really fast, because they actually are. I get to compress time because I've got a formula for how to compress time. But 90% of the people don't want to work hard enough to get it to the point of compression. That's the truth. So you actually need 1,000 hits, guys. You're 1,000 hits away. You're 1,000 attempts away from being the best part of yourself. That's where you are. You are 1,000 rotations away. If you've only got 3 rotations, or if you only had 20 rotations, that's because you have 980 more to go. I have hit it more than 1,000 times, guys. That's why the blessings are here. As for some of you, you can bless up. by catching up and watching. But it's not a time to be spoon-fed. Spoon-fed, sorry. This is a time to lock in and get blessed. God bless you all. We're going to have a meeting here coming up next week. Got a lot of moving parts going on right now. See you guys on the other side. God bless.